Hey, what is up, guys? And I am doing this video is actually a very long video. Like, this is a very long match because I am battling none other than the Batman. So, in honor of him, actually, I pull out my Crow Batman, and I just to show him, like, hey, this should be your Pokemon, dude. Anyway, I'm actually doing a recording of a recording, so this will be kind of ghetto because I pre-recorded this, but I'm still figuring out how to actually add narration and then do extra edits, upping the quality of my videos and upping everything else and up yours, and not really. I love you people. Anyway, so the prediction game was played very well here. This match, it was just amazing. It was just I had no words for it. But if I didn't have any words for it, then I wouldn't know what to do. Then I wouldn't be a narration now, would it? Anyway, so you're challenged by Batman. Oh my God, he brings out Sableye. And I go into my Swampert. Now this one is the wrong Swampert, actually, because he doesn't have the stab move, the waterfall. But that's okay. So he goes for a Will-O-Wisp. Oh, Espionage was my MVP of this whole match. So he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, and I bring my Espionage because of Magic Bounce. It bounces back Will-O-Wisp, but sadly that misses. Anyway, I switch out my Espionage to something that can probably take whatever he has at me pretty well, and he goes for a Shadow Sneak. Anyway, I go for Draco or Meteor and attack his Gastrodon, and it's a 2-hit KO, but if it wasn't for the special attack drop, it won't be a 2-hit KO. So anyway, I switch it out, and I go into my Zaire level 0, and I push in the rocks. That's what I go for. I go for rocks this turn, as where I think he switches out. Yes, he does. He does switches out into Ferrothorn, and go for Stealth Rocks. And then I'm like, let me go for my stab waterfall, or no, Earthquake. Yeah, I go for my Earthquake. And with that Earthquake, it does, actually, it doesn't do much, actually. But he goes for a Power Whip, and it misses, and I'm like, wow, Swampert gets another chance to attack and do more damage to this thing. So, I go for another Earthquake, and he goes for the Power Whip to finally kill my Swampert, and that's definitely going to be more than enough to kill my Swampert. And I have a pretty good feeling that this thing is not even a defensive set, it's more of an offensive set, because like the damage I do from an Earthquake, well, I don't know, Swampert is actually pretty good in attack. Actually, he's very good in attack. So I don't know, but I doubt it. I just can't believe he's a defensive set. I just can't believe that. Anyway, so I go for a bulk up as he switches into Sableye, and I'm like, crap. I go and switch into my Espionage because I want to bounce back whatever he's got. He goes for taunt. Well, I'm going to taunt you right back. And seriously, this Sableye is one of the most annoying Pokemon out there ever. It's just amazingly annoying. So anyway, he can't do anything, so he switches out back into Ferrothorn, and I do a double switch into Crow Batman. I go for a Brave Bird because I really just put this as, like, it's a joke. You're Batman. I'm just showing you I got this Pokemon called Crow Batman, and I just think it's awesome or whatever. So I pretty much leave him there as Deathfather. But as you'll see in a couple turns, he actually surprises me. So I keep getting hurt by Iron Barbs. Anyway, he goes for the Stealth Rocks, where I'm like, oh man, that screwed up my strategy completely, because I had something else for hit some of his other Pokemon, but it just completely screwed up my strategy. But then again, I shouldn't have a strategy that can be defeated by Stealth Rocks. Note to self. Anyway, so I go for a couple more Brave Birds, and he goes for a Power Whip, I believe, and then, well, he goes for Stealth Rocks and then goes for a Power Whip, misses, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Anyway, I go for a Super Fang, cutting this thing down. I don't care if he doesn't have Magic Scale. I'm pretty sure it's bulky. Anyway, I go for a Brave Bird next turn, as he goes for, what does he go for? I completely forgot. But yeah, Crow Batman took out his other Pokemon, which I'm like, wow, that's amazing. You're supposed to be there as just like death fodder for whatever, but still, that was pretty cool. Anyway, he goes for a Fire Punch, yeah, and my Crow Batman takes it like a beast. I go for a Brave Bird, and I take down Dragonite. And Crow Batman, he's just showing up Batman right now. Anyway, so Batman sends out Heatron, and I'm just pissed because I'm like, this thing's gonna outspeed me and kill me, and that's the end of Crow Batman. He will be back after his back isn't broken, because Heatran is like, he just comes in and breaks his back. Anyway, so I go into Hulk, get hurt by the rocks, get hit by a flamethrower, but Hulk can take it. So I go for a dynamic punch, which I didn't know would be more than enough to go to destroy Heatran, but he just tears Heatran apart, like just rips him to shreds with that one punch. I'm just imagining how graphic it'd be. And so then I leave Hulk in as death fodder because I don't want to switch out into anything. That's freaking Alakazam. You know that special attack? Have you searched up his special attack? Go search it up. It'll surprise you. Anyway, so I go into Espionage, go for a Shadow Ball because I have a Choice Scarf and I know I'm faster. And he gets the special defense drop. He goes for a Shadow Ball, and I'm like, oh crap, wait, I was amazed that he lived by that little smidge. I was really amazed. And then he hits me back, and then I was amazed again that I lived by that little smidge. And I go for another Shadow Ball, and I attack Sableye, who, yeah, Sableye takes the hit, and you know Sableye, he has, I don't know how he takes these hits. It was a critical hit, and it still didn't kill him. It's not very effective, and it wasn't a stab, but it's still, it's just hard for me to believe that this thing can take hits such as this. Anyway, I go into my aw yeah, because aw yeah, it's aw yang time, right? I go for, yeah, I know what I go for. I go for Ice Shard, and Ice Shard, oh, by the way, I blow off that little Shadow Sneak, but then I do Ice Shard, and it, like, leaves me with, like, 2 HP, and then he uses Recover, and at this point, I'm, like, completely pissed, because I'm like, ah, oh, damn it, I almost had you, Sableye, almost. So that's, like, 2 Pokemon right there that barely survive, clinging on to life, but whatever. All yeah is, like, all burned, like, oh, nah, man, and he's not gonna take that, so I think I'm gonna, oh yeah, I'm switching out into Latias to see if I can kill this thing. I have a plan at this point, actually. I do have a plan. Trust me, people. I have a plan. So I'm going to go for Draco Meteor again. I don't care if you're gonna do taunt. It's a-okay for me. Go ahead, do taunt. Draco Meteor. You avoided it, of course. I go for it. I still keep going for the Draco Meteor. You will-o-wisp me. That doesn't really bother my Latias, because my Latias isn't really here to survive. He has one purpose, but he can't perform his one purpose because of taunt. But that's not what he's doing right now. That's not his job right now. Right now is to kill that thing. That thing dies. And I'm like, finally. Anyway, he goes into Gastrodon, which I bring back my Latias, and I'm gonna death fodder my oh yeah, because I got a plan here. I got a plan. He goes for the Ice Beam. It doesn't do much to oh yeah, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go for another I should probably went for an Earthquake or something, right? No, I went for Endeavor, yeah, because I knew he was going to use Recover. But I went for Endeavor, brought it down to 34 HP. He used Recover, brought it up. That's okay. That's actually okay, because that's probably my best choice anyway. So anyway, I'm going to go back into my Latias, right? Because Latias is ready to do what he does best. She does best, I'm so sorry. And go into Healing Wish, sacrifice for the greater cause of the battle, and I go into my Espionage with full HP, and it's ready to come back. It had like a black eye, some missing teeth. That's a-okay. It's back and ready to fight now. It's like boom, completely rejuvenated. And then it got hit by rocks, so it kind of has a little bit of scratches on it. Anyway, I go for a Grass Knot. I'm like, yeah, this thing's gonna die. But I'm like, wait, it doesn't die. This thing is just amazingly powerful. And I'm like, oh crap, can this be it? I'm like, lol, no. Anyway, next I go for another Grass Knot, and I'm pretty sure, I forgot what Pokemon he had next. Like, I know now it's Alakazam, but at the time I forgot which Pokemon was next. But, oh yeah, and I thought rocks would take it out. But no, I go for another Grass Knot, but he had Magikarp. But I go for another Grass Knot, and that's the game. So that was a pretty good game. Interesting, as in, like, he was very good. He's just very good, and he had Sableye. But Crow Batman showed up the Batman. Anyway, yeah, that was amazing and intense. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys are liking these videos, because I sure am. Bye.